All right. This is the first time I've made us late ever, ever.
Oh.
Right? Susie's like, now couldn't get my camera to come on, so I just refreshed. So here we are. So let's see who's here real quick and say Heidi. There's Jeff
Wait, did you
Kane.
see that Bob Steenfont post? He's gonna have a baby. Well, he's
I
not.
didn't. No.
Yeah, they showed a picture of the ultrasound. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
No, I didn't.
Little
On
Steenfont Jr.
it's
Whether
a
it's
boy.
Mr. or Mrs. Steenfont, I don't know, but it's a Steenfont Jr.
Oh, okay.
I'm so excited for them. Anyway, go ahead. My bad.
That's good news. No, thanks.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's Sam. There's Trash Cat. Belated happy birthday. Let's see. There's Jeff Kane again. Susie Q. Lots of the same people talking, but I don't want to go fast and miss somebody impotent.
Yeah.
Andy Carson. Andy Carson. Andy Carson. Davo. And June. Only Oscars. Dead batteries. That sucks, June. June, are you going to go after this stream? While I'm thinking about it, and you're right there. June Bug. Susie, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Tired, but doing well.
Oh, okay. I've got to send a link. Well, a mystery guest.
Oh.
If you had read your description, you'd know.
I did not. I just show up as I'm supposed to on time.
See? All right. Well, I'll be right back. So I can hear you. So don't talk bad about me. Right? I was just asking you how you were doing. So Daniel Velez, Nathan Hovey. All right. Let me go send her a link. Okay. All right. I think I went through this before when somebody was late and I couldn't figure out how to send them the link. Wait a minute. I know. I remember now what I did. I remember. That was sad about Skipper's father-in-law.
Sad and not. I mean, like, I know that sounds weird. Yeah. You know what I mean.
It was a relief, it sounds like.
I'm happy, like, of all the circumstances, he's surrounded by family and loved ones, and they seem to be a very nice, tight-knit family. Like, that's amazing. That is amazing.
What better way could you go, you know?
Yeah. That's how I want to go.
Nope, we're gonna keep you around for a long time.
I hope so, man.
Keep you in the nursing home and come and play cards.
I just had this conversation with my, well, John and I aren't married, but I call her my mother-in-law, that as long as I'm alive, she will never go into a nursing home.
Yeah.
So you ain't putting me in one.
She's going to put you in, though.
Yep.
I'm supposed to not ever go in one either, but some days I kind of would like to be in like an assisted living. Some days.
Well, let me tell you, I flooded again. This is like the 5th time in a week. And it's getting to be a real problem. And I don't know if there's a problem with me, my age, or I just get so easily distracted. But I have never done this many times, back to back to back. And then when I saw Whips, I could feel his pain. I know what he's going through. That's exactly what I'm doing, and I don't know why.
It's usually just a lot too much going on, and what the doctor told me, because I said, I've got dementia, lock me up, and I had to do that stupid 6-hour testing. And he said, nope. He said, it's just a lot of anxiety and some depression, and you got too much going on. Once I address some of that stuff, I fell again this week, and
Oh
not at the
no.
ark. Not at the ark this time. I was only 2 days in the week, and my step that goes out to the garage from the kitchen, the area there, is a crazy step. It's not real tall, but it's not a regular step. So I caught my clog on it coming in, and I managed to swing around the door. It looks a lot better now, and burn my wrist just by hanging on because I didn't want to go down
Oh,
on top of those old doglets. You know, I had 5 dogs.
did you break anything?
No, 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 no. It
Phew.
just burned my arm, rubbing it around there. Hey,
Look at, there's an artisan involved. Look at
do
that.
that. Gunji, did I send you the wrong link? I shouldn't have. I sent you the one that um, Susie came in on. Now that's who the mystery guest is. We've been going to have her on a Friday anyway, but something happened the Friday. I got too busy at the Ark or something.
Cool.
See what she says. I'm not a very good at chat. That's okay. You can even leave your screen off if you want to. I just wanted you maybe to say hey and maybe talk about a couple pieces of art. Now, I'm not selling off all my favorite pieces. I'm just trying to raise some money for the Ark. So um, I thought if you didn't mind, you might show a couple of things. And we might talk about snakes and stuff too. We'll see. Let me make sure you're not back there. It doesn't show you are. Nope. Nope, not yet. I'm going to turn my camera around because I want to be showing some art in a bit.
Yeah, and make you big.
Yeah. Just trying
Hey,
to what?
Vincent.
Did you answer the question about going after this stream? Bob, check your messages from Sarah. Yeah, I saw that already.
Yeah, Daniel, that was my bad. I marked you as paid on one sheet and not the other. So it was my pleasure, but it was also my fault. There was confusion. Oh, she said she got it now.
Okay.
And June said no live today.
Okay. So if we want to go over a little bit, we want to try to make Susie go 3 hours if we can't. No, I'm teasing Susie.
You got my attention there, Bob.
I know. Susie agreed to do the second hour.
I would just drift off into the back, like just drift.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't see you back there. So I'll just go ahead and switch myself around here and do what I need to do. She'll be back there forthwith. All of these options now, like back camera, back triple camera, back ultra camera.
Oh.
Kinds of weird stuff. There she is. There she is.
Hey.
Hey, lady.
Hi.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming on. Been planning it a while.
I'm glad that we finally got it together, but I got your message this morning. I was still in bed.
I know. I figured. The nice thing
And
to
I
wake
had the
up
time
to.
a little bit wrong, but I've just crawled out of bed and made it. So I'm proud of myself.
Awesome. Well, you don't look like you just crawled out of bed. You look like you.
No, not at all.
No, you look.
Yeah,
wide
well, I
awake.
had to go and freshen up. I put clothes on, actually only on the top because on the bottom I'm still wearing pajamas and slippers.
Me
Ah,
too. Isn't it great? I love live streams.
dang! And I kept my boxer shorts on. I mean my basketball shorts, thinking, well, now moving around and getting that art, they'll see my shorts. I better not.
I tell you what, my dog is insisting that she comes up here because
Oh,
we're talking.
here. That's well,
Oh,
yeah.
what a love bug.
Worm
I
just
don't want your
took
mouth
care
near
of
my
me.
mouth, though.
I just put mine to bed right before the stream started so that because they get a little excited. They're both like a year and a half.
Oh, yeah.
She reminds me, or he reminds me of my Scruffy so much.
Aw.
Here's a
Well,
lot of options.
she's 4, but she mostly acts like a puppy,
Uh-huh.
like most of the time.
She's
Aw.
gorgeous. She's
She
gorgeous.
probably doesn't let you out of her sight much, huh?
No. Nope. She's glued to my side, or when I'm walking, I always feel like just a little nose just tap me on the leg as I'm,
Yep.
just to let me know that she's right there beside me.
She's steering you along. Yeah. That dog barks in an Australian accent. Okay.
You
Cool.
might get to hear her because she barks at anything.
Yeah, if an acorn drops off, 5 of mine, well, the 4 that can hear it, they start barking. So, well, should I thank you again so much for coming up. I've been saying I was going to have you on forever. So, this one's primarily about art, but anything about snakes or reptiles or anything, we just jump in and fish. We don't care. It's not very structured. We're very relaxed. So, I was going to show some of your art, some of Pam's, and some of Priscilla's. Do you know Priscilla? Do you know who she is?
Yes.
Okay. This is, I'm just sifting through a couple things right on. Let me blow myself up. How's that? How's that? Okay. Is mine blown up? Because again, like the
Yeah,
other
you're
time.
good.
Okay. Worm, how about this? You get down. There we go.
Oh, nice. It's me angelfish.
Yeah. And I'm going to try to watch the chat. The things that I show, I'll say whether or not I'm going to let them go. I really don't want to let this go, but I will because I need to raise money for the art. Um, so if anyone's interested, let's see. It's
Very
I
beautiful.
think it's a 3x5. So I put like a $25 minimum on it. I'm just trying to sell some of the stuff. So that's Priscilla's thing. Priscilla's thing. And it's one of Pam's. It's one of the cards. And I think it's a metal arc or a Bob White. So the cards like this, I'm going to do like a 20 minimum on. I think that's what she does on them. So, and this one I'm showing, but I ain't giving it up.
Boy, I like that.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
I don't know. Does it?
Surprisingly, it does, because I don't usually like to have names for my pieces, but every now and then one of them just has a name, and I know it has a name. And this one was called the Bone Slug.
Ooh.
The Bone Slug?
Yeah.
This was not too long after you got into adding color, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or-
that's right.
yeah. I didn't like it when she first started doing color. I loved her original stuff, but it grew on me quickly.
I could see
Okay.
why.
Yep. And no one will have trouble recognizing who did this. Pam's famous for her bison butts, so there we go. This one I will let go if someone wants to pay enough for it, but and it's a 5x7, I think. It's in a little back and a little border.
So do you go through and show everything that's going to go up for auction and then go take bids, or is it a silent auction?
Either
Like, how
way,
does the auction work?
if people want to say and get it started, I don't care. That's a good point, Susie. I don't care because Huawei's there and Trash Cat's there, and they're really used to the auctions and keeping up. So
This is my very first auction.
yeah, that's a good point. There are different ways to do it. So so anybody that wants to bid or ask a question or anything, knock yourself out. This is one that I really, really like from Sarah,
Ooh, yeah.
but I would part with it. Actually, Vincent, that's a great question. Pay the ARC, and it's I've got it in the description, but it's the Cash App, and it's the $ and then ARC Pets. Yeah,
Um,
you got to
I,
pay
I
attention.
wanted to offer, it's not very much, but I have a print here that I've brought with me that I wanted to also offer that you could auction up for the ark.
How nice.
So,
Oh, that's nice.
um,
Ooh.
Oh, I've seen that guy
reflective
before.
because it's already in its like protective coating. But
That is
I do love this
beautiful.
one.
I've seen that guy before, and it's in a color version too, isn't it?
Well, I've got a couple of variations on this kind of character. So
Okay.
there was like two that got color, a little tiny one and a kind of bigger one.
Right.
But this one's only in black and white. And I still have the original of it in my room, but because I really am very fond of it.
Right. Well, all the
But
everything I have, just about everything is an original that I'm showing of yours and Pam's, and I have one really nice original from Priscilla. All right. So let me take you back down, and I'll go back. Very nice. Thank you. All right. So I've shown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here are the couple that were in the
oh yeah,
thumbnail.
that's a cute face.
Yeah, she puts a lot of detail, every little hair. The light is the real good is the thing about Pam is the light on the eyes and stuff. And this is Sarah's. And this is something that Sarah started doing fairly recently. Um, these are color samples, color swatches, and which is very cool. See that?
Oh, yeah.
And so she goes in and pretends like she's going to redo her hair. No, I'm teasing. But then she paints on those. So
I still
Very
have like
clever.
a dream of sort of like, covering a wall in one, like,
yeah,
like tiles or something where
yeah,
or
those
wallpaper.
most recent things that you posted on your Patreon. Her Patreon is free, guys, unless she started charging. It's free. But
No,
huh?
it's free.
Yeah. But she posts some of her newest stuff on there, and those things that look like tiles, they would make perfect tiles on a wall. The design.
Hmm.
So, all right. So far, nobody's made a bid. So, and the people that get Pam stuff, I have a bunch of these cards. They're bears and a couple of the ducks and a couple of the cowboys. They're copies, of course, but I'll throw in one of these with Pam's. They're definitely frameable.
Hmm.
But I've got a bunch of those. This,
Now that I'm thinking about it, you probably should have done it on Tennessee Fish Mafia.
well, I
A
might
huge
do that.
turnout.
I might do that too, but
Okay.
it's pretty much the same people here.
But this is pretty cool. So those of us that are here get the first dibs.
Right, right. Hey, Diego. This is definitely a 5x7 or maybe a little more. But it's the fox, and I had to bid on him to get him.
It's just her work is impeccable, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's an insult to say to her, it looks like a photograph, because it doesn't. It looks better than a photograph because she makes sure you can see everything. Well, I think it's an insult. She's never said that, but I like the Buffalo. Payday is the 3rd. June, if you want me to hold it for you, I don't mind. I'll be happy to bid on it. Does the green one have a name? I don't remember it having a name.
No. Oh, you could call it. What's the color called?
Let's see. I've got
I don't know.
Chihuahuas.
It's usually got it on the front of the.
Color?
There's like a sort of text along one of the
You're,
edges.
you're right. I'll never see it, so let me try this. Nope, I lost it. I can't even. There it is. Upside down.
Quick. And their glasses.
I've got my bifocals on and using the camera. Let me just use my glasses. Okay, it's preserved rainforest. Preserved
I don't
rainforest
know.
EDT.
I don't know. The thing is, I don't usually name my pieces because I don't know. Besides that, I find it very difficult to name them. I feel like it kind of like boxes them in a little bit, and I just like them to be sort of more open to interpretation and not put too much onto people by naming them. But
Right.
Trying to show.
This
that might
reminds
just
me
be
a
a
lot
cop
of
out because I really
Tasmanian
don't
devil.
know how. Sorry.
I didn't hear either one. I'm sorry because it canceled. But June, if you're serious, I don't mind holding it at all because we're going to be fundraising. We're going to have a yard sale too. So, all right. I've got a big stack of stuff, and I may do this like 2 weeks apart. Do another one because I know sometimes that people that don't want to buy art.
Is that your agama?
That is my no. It's my similar to an agama. You've got one. They like a lot of heat. I'm blanking out.
Oh, the Euromastics.
That's my Euro. Not long after I got him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I have 3 of them. I love them.
Yep. A lot of these little, some of the animals are mine, not all of them, but, and I don't think anybody has enough money here or even in the fish fam to get that from me. But I wanted to show her work. Look at that. I really love her birds and the way she uses light with the birds, especially.
Mm.
My plan is to frame that
Okay.
at some point, but it's just sitting in the drawer with everything else. And see what I mean? See what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that little eye.
Yep. Oh, like here's some of the cardstock that I, send with Pam's. Somebody gets one, doesn't matter how expensive or anything, just because I've got a bunch of that stuff. Just to throw something else in. She's a master of shade. She is. Not light, shade. It's a duck, but I don't remember what kind of duck, or a goose. I'm not sure. And again, the light, the reflection. It's got some big old long toes. Pam knows how to throw shade. All right.
That's because she's pretty shady.
Right. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
I think I had to bid. I'm not sure on this one or if I just got it outright.
No, you bid on it, and I think it was a battle for that one.
All right. Pretty cool. Very cool. What's going on the forehead?
Who can say?
Daniel, the starting bid on the Euromastics. Let's see. So you can see how big it is. You usually don't take them out when they're sealed up. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, that's beautiful. I like
Oh,
that.
it's gorgeous. Look at the detail. Look at the little nostrils and the.
Yeah.
the eye. The reptile eyes are like the bird eyes a lot. Yeah, you probably were, June. I don't know. What about $30? The little cards are 20, so I'll say 30. You'd probably be the only one bid and get it. So she
The
makes better.
all-seeing eye. Yeah, the pineal. Is it called a pineal gland? That's what the other one he was talking about, I think.
Yeah, I lost him. I lost him in the shuffle. Oh, here's one that's PG-13, guys. So the face. I think this might have been when you were. You might still do it when you were in the art class, or
Yeah, so I go whenever possible to a life drawing group, but it's different to any other life drawing sort of class in that it's completely undirected and the poses are like they could be 30 seconds to there'll be like a couple of 2 or 3 minute ones, but mostly they're like 30 seconds to a minute poses. And the sort of facilitator of the class, he, rather than telling you how to draw, just like keeps telling you to sort of let go of your inner critic and just find your own signature in your artwork. So it's a great class and I love going to it because I love having a live model, and it's kind of hard to get someone to come and live model for you at home as well. So I get to go there and have a model. And a lot of my drawings, it may surprise people, even ones that have no human characteristics, still come from having a live model in the room. I really
really?
Oh, wow.
it just because it's not about trying to get a direct representation of what I'm seeing, but rather about sort of using them as sort of a bouncing off point to, and I'll look at the mood, the energy that they're giving, different like shapes or lines. I might focus in on, their toes or but it's, yeah, sort of like just feed off that and then see where it takes me.
I didn't know that they had the human. And did that lady really look kind of like that, or did you just curious? That
You-
looks like me sitting there actually, but
Usually never, and usually they've moved a few times from when I start a drawing till when I finish it. Most of the models love seeing what happens when I draw them, but have had a few who have gotten highly offended.
well, you're the one here with your clothes off. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what I paid for that.
I don't remember either. Sorry.
I have others. I have a lot of your stuff and a lot of Pam's
Mm.
and
You
Priscilla.
sure have a lot of my stuff.
I do have a lot of your stuff. You know I do. There's the stack, and I've got another stack somewhere.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. How about 35? It's the starting bid on it. Models be critics, not artists. That's true, Tommy boy. Okay. And then I've got the Four Seasons, and that's yours.
Ooh, I like that.
The fish. Do I have them upside down?
Yeah.
I thought I did. Well, they could be swimming that way. My
They could be.
lighting's not as good as it should be.
I mean, you could put them any way you like.
Oh gosh, yeah, I got tons of your stuff here. A lot of it's already on boards and framed and stuff. So I don't see the other two, but I know I got the whole set because you sent Ed a set that I delivered to him, and I want to say somebody else. So two or three of us.
Yeah, there was. And I actually have just had a set returned to me, but when I made them, my mum happened to come by and she really liked them and she wanted to have a set. And she took them and put them in some frames, but they keep on they're not like properly framed in there, so they keep on sort of like slipping out. So she's just sent them home to me and I've got them here sitting on the table. So I need to frame them properly for her so that she can hang them back up. She's just moved. So she's like, I need them up. She's got her wall. She wants to put them on. And they've just come home. So it's been really interesting to see them because I hadn't seen them for years.
Yeah, that is gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, she's got a set of them, Susie. I wish I could see the other two. Maybe when I dig down, because I know they're there.
I could potentially come and see if I can find these ones that I've got, if that helps. Hang on.
Okay.
Now that Vincent said that, I have to Google him because he said, don't Google him. He's offensive to many. Let me try this. Francis Bacon.
Francis Bacon's offensive?
Oh, Francis Bacon could be, but he's wonderful.
Another one of Sarah's, an earlier one.
Oh, I can see what you're talking about. Some are.
I do really love all those charcoal ones. I think that was the first piece that you bought from me, Bob.
I know it's an older one. Yeah.
Because I believe the first one that you bought was one of those charcoal ones, and I put it in a frame and posted it, and then the frame broke in the post. I learned that lesson.
I've got this one too, which I actually like better than that one. I love the little head on them. Reptile dog heads with mushrooms and stuff. Yeah, the longer you look at it, the more you see in it. And a lot of it's up to interpretation. Okay.
It's so cool to see these ones like that I haven't seen for ages. Oh, is that Priscilla?
That's Priscilla.
Oh.
And this is a copy, but it's one she did for Shella, I want to say.
Is that the Fahaka?
That's the Fahaka.
That's a great name.
Yep. Trying to watch the comments. Hey, Coro, this is one of my all-time favorites. See the little cat in the beard?
Oh.
Do you have any of the stickers of that one, Bob?
I'm sure I do.
I think I made little stickers with the cat had shiny little eyes.
I don't have them. I don't see them right here, but I do. It's got everything you sent. So Ed got that, but in different colors, I think.
Yeah.
Or similar anyway.
Like a lino carving. So I did a little series of them. I don't know if it was 10 or 20. It probably says on it somewhere.
Hey, Jeff. Macabre. Some of these people probably haven't seen a lot of your art. Um, not regulars on Pam's or haven't been.
Now, I was always sound asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny to think how different, like to say I've just gotten up. Admittedly, it's Saturday and I slept in, but but it's nighttime for you guys. And we usually do.
Yeah, when I go live Sunday night, people from I think it's Australia where they're like, "Oh, it's Monday morning, off to work." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. Oh wow.
I'm just showing this as an example. Probably in my top 3 favorites of yours, Sarah.
You can see those sparkles in there, huh? This is really fun for me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And if anybody sees something they want to message me later too, something that's not already sold. So far we've got the one that Daniel got, and then the one Vincent got, and I sold that one for you, June. The other one, so that's 3. A lot of drawing there.
I did notice that there's one in the background there with the kind of gold on it that also has a name. But I think you might have named it, but it became its name, and still in my computer files it's saved as Elrod Ramshorn.
In the
Yeah,
back.
this guy. Yeah.
It's not this one.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Yeah, Ramshorn snail.
Bill. Good girl. Oh, you're going to inspire me to pull out my watercolors again, Bob. This is great.
What we ought to do is just have a special rather than do it like on the stream, but promote it more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And again,
with glimpses, like doing shorts with different glimpses.
yes. And again, nobody in the fish film has the money to get this from me.
This picture has been very, very popular.
I can see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just showing this one. It's not going on.
If I have prints of it, they sell right away. I buy stickers, and those stickers just sell. Everyone wants them.
Vincent's likes it. It doesn't say wanted. He likes it. That's also the one that in the fish film. We don't see him a lot anymore. He has it, but you did a special edition for him, I think. Can't remember his name.
Dan Slee.
Yeah, I started to say just like one of my videos on TikTok today.
Yeah, so he saw that and he wanted to get that, and then he commissioned me to do. I did a giant kind of adult version of it, if that was the baby. But in the end, I'd painted 2 different sort of poses of the adult so that he would have a choice, and he wanted them both.
The 2 before that one. Worm, can't you see we're in the middle of something? And Yazi's asleep in my paper plate I threw down to let him lick. What's our time getting to be? I don't even know. I think, is this the twins? Is that what? No.
No, the twins, the heads protrude more, I think.
Yeah,
That's when you said you're not giving up.
right. Yeah, and I'm not this one either. I warned you guys there would be some I wouldn't. 39 minutes in. Okay, we'll do a few more. I think I've got more of your stuff, Sarah, than anybody's, or maybe it's just this stack. Some of it, but when you start looking, I'm going to go real quick with a couple of them and then get over to Christine's, Priscilla's. That was, I think I battled for that one too. And I know I battled for her. Pretty lady.
This is so fun.
Well,
I mean, to be honest, I expected we might be talking about snakes a bit more, but for me personally, this is great.
well,
Oh wow.
Look at that. Yeah.
sometimes we never mention snakes. I got this one because we have the same legs.
I love this one. I actually got asked about this the other day because the model for this, her name is Bati. And on the day when she was modeling, and she really loves my art, so she really enjoys modeling for me and seeing the pictures that come out. And when I did this, it was very different. You know, I was using color and it just came out really differently to the other stuff. And she was really excited because she had just sold everything she owned and was about to take off and go traveling. And she was saying she came in feeling like she was a bird ready to take flight. And she just came into one modeling class and I did this drawing and she was like, I just feel like so much like you just captured exactly how I feel with the colors and this bird and everything. And it was really great. She just recently, I saw her at the drawing class because she comes and draws as well. And she came in and was reminding me of just before she went away and the picture. And I said, oh yeah. And I told her that I'd sold it and it had gone overseas as well. It had gone traveling the world she had. So.
All the way to Appalachia, Tennessee. It's the other two. And the blue one's always been my favorite. A lot of work in them. Lots of work in those fish. Buddy, what did you say? Vincent said, what about the sketch? Black and white looks like a tree or a witch to me selling that one. Which one was that? A tree. Or a witch. Didn't stop on the cat very long, but
I have a print of that here on my shelf as well. I like that.
I don't know which one it is, Vincent. Oh, maybe it's this. Everybody sees something different, so there we go.
Oh, yep. I bet you that's the one. Is that the one, Vincent?
I think this one, Sam told me I need to make more like this.
It's not one of your oldest, but it's a couple years, maybe more old.
Yeah, it's a couple of years.
Look at the face hidden in there. She's got on is that a mouthpiece and an earpiece? No, I'm teasing. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I agree, Vincent. Ew, I don't know. If you make me an offer, I can't refuse. Make me an offer I can't refuse. And I think I'm going to slow down here. Maybe try to show one more of Pam's or Priscilla's, just to switch it up a little.
Oh, wow.
Talk about you tonight, Priscilla. And this was, I remember when she did this one, she was starting to use this kind of paint. I can't remember what it is, but it was a departure from
Watercolor.
what she had been doing.
It works really nicely, doesn't it, for the water sort of, because it doesn't have that definitive edge, but it gives it the water to be swimming in. I like it.
Beautiful fish. Gorgeous. Yes, yes, Vincent. That's fine. That's awesome. I really don't want to give it up, but I need to keep the lights on at the art. I've got a lot of them, and I know where to get more of them too. So, and another Priscilla, and then I'm going to end up with a couple of
Wow.
Priscilla. Yellow Frontosa. Make sure you tell Bob in the email. He's old and forgetful. That's it. Harry, would you like a motion, Trash Cat? All right. These were like for the first Aquashella. They're not original, they're copies. Let's see. I think that one's freshwater. Yeah. And then there's a marine one somewhere in this stack somewhere. And then here is the leopard frog.
Oh, yeah.
I forget the name of that plant. They're like a plant.
It looks really nice, doesn't it? I would like one. Actually, I need to get some plants. I'm thinking of putting some more plants in my tank. But I have to find ones that are happy with, minimal care.
Oh, thank you, Vincent. He bid against himself. Getting some awesome art for great prices. I'm telling you that.
He's amazing, isn't he?
Yep. I'm coming over there. Get ready for a jump scare. Told you. Somebody, what, Susie, are you getting ready to snort some paint? What's going on?
Am I getting ready to do what?
Snort some paint. I hear the paint.
Oh, no, that's my rubbing alcohol.
Oh, okay.
That's what you heard.
For some reason, I'm having trouble. Sam was right. I am. Here we go. In front camera. There we go.
Ta-da.
Finally, 10 tries. All right. What's for breakfast, Sarah?
Coffee.
My favorite breakfast of all,
Best part of waking up.
Yeah.
Maybe
aside from my eggs from my chicken coop.
All right.
Oh, I know. I'm so envious of fresh eggs.
Well, me too. I work on Fridays. I work on a farm where there's a big flock of free-range chickens, and we're going to collect all of the eggs and then, clean them up and sort them into cartons to go off to the farmers market. But the guy who owns the farm, he won't sell the eggs to me. Because he wants them all for the market. And it's true, it's not like a huge flock. We have maybe 4 crates of cartons of eggs each week, and he goes up to the city to do the farmers market up there.
How many each week?
Okay, 4 crates of cartons. But so if a carton has 12, there's probably, if I think about this, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14.
Wow.
There's probably about 16 cartons in a crate. So it's
I'm
not
so
a huge.
jealous. I get 2
But so
eggs a
am I.
day.
They're like
2 eggs a
when they're
day.
so warm and fresh and beautiful, and I'm like, oh, and he won't
Yep.
even sell them to me. I'm like, I pay money just like the people from the farmers market. Please sell them to me. But
What
no.
do you do? Wait till you deliver them up there and then buy them, or?
Well, no, because I don't go up there. So I go around, and usually there's somebody who's selling cartons from their like home flocks, and I buy those if possible. Although lately at our supermarket, we've like a little sort of local supermarket instead of one of the big chain ones, and they have been having like turkey eggs and quail eggs, but the turkey eggs are so good. I had never had them before. Like I'd had duck, but the turkey are really nice. It's making me want to keep turkeys.
I almost said I never had a turkey egg, but they had turkeys everywhere when I was on the farm, both farms, grandparents. I bet I had plenty of turkey eggs and didn't know it.
I have 1 duck egg. I get a Pekin duck and 2 chickens.
Daniel, yes, that's fine. 40 is great. That's fine.
Well, the duck eggs and the turkey eggs are really nice, like thick eggs. So I've got a bunch of shells that I've been saving from the turkey eggs. I'm gonna cover something with them, like cracked.
Crush them up into like a mosaic.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Because they're all like speckled as well. Like the duck eggs I've seen have been smooth white, like, one color, but the turkey ones are speckled.
Yeah. I crush mine up and give them to my tortoises.
Ah, nice.
I have 2 of this. That other one's on the board, and this one's a lot bigger. I'm not sure why. I wonder if one's an original. I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe. That one might be. Or vice versa.
I do have the certificate she gave me for one original. I'd have to look and see. Oh, it was the leopard frog. Yeah. That leopard frog pleco is an original. Well, I sure enjoyed showing them. I never get to take them out and look at them, really. Here's the 2, guys. No, we'll do it. Well, no, now I've got your interest piqued. I'll just turn my camera around.
Got our attention.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
That's the marine.
That's the one for Aquashella?
That's one of them.
Look at that dog face puffer. Wow.
And that's tropical. It's got a puffer in there too, but there are freshwater tropicals. Yeah, so that would be the
like an Amazon puffer, maybe?
Yeah. I like her catfish too. All of this. Yeah, this would probably be like one of her first fish fam things that got her really. Ooh, look at that autumn. Yep. These are not originals, but I bet you there's nobody else can show you one of them. She didn't have a lot of them. Okay. All right. Exit. Okay. Phew. Sarah's cup's empty and mine is too, so I'm going to wrap it up. Sarah, maybe a Sunday night, not this weekend, because I think. Thank you, Brenda.
I can't do Sunday nights because I'm at work on Monday.
That's what you told me. Okay. Yeah, that's what you told me.
But I can do this time because I'm usually home of a Saturday morning. So.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do another one, and I'll get it a little more organized, and have mainly your stuff. I'll have it in 3 stacks, so if people want to see something that's not yours. So thank you, Daniel. I got that. It pops up. It popped it up. Pose your Oh, pasture raised eggs. $7.50 for a dozen and a half. Dang, that's a good
That's
price.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's kind of when you buy them off a person around here, that's about what you pay, about $5 for a dozen.
Okay.
Stop at someone's driveway and grab them.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Trash Cat. She
Oh,
turned 29 yesterday. No, today, actually, Friday. I forget today's Friday.
Today's Friday. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to let us get out of here.
Vincent, did you see what he said?
No. Where's he at? I'm going up. Hi, Trash Cat.
Then Alec, wait a minute. Nice. Daniel, that is so sweet.
I saw that.
Did you see what Daniel said? Payment sent. Please send euro to Susie.
Oh, how nice.
That is so sweet. Thank you.
oh.
Susie, I'm not seeing that. Don't act crazy now.
What?
No,
I
don't
didn't
act-
make it up, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad you told me because I didn't see it. I never watched the chat.
It's a crinum. That's right. It's a crinum.
Venom.
Yep.
Like an onion plant, kind of their bulbs. And they either do great or they don't do great. Corey had one several years ago in his wife's tank in their house, and it was huge.
Wow, Daniel, that is so sweet. I can't get over that. I don't think I have anything from Pam.
Well, now you do. And
Yeah.
even better, the model is my Euro. So, how about that? That's fine, Alec. Wait a minute. The leopard frog and frontosa with crinum to Pam for no. Don't think so, Alec. Let me make sure. That's the original. That's an original from Priscilla, not from Pam, if I'm thinking of the right one. And I would have paid a couple of $100 or $300 for it myself. Are we talking about the same one way back?
Oh, this is so nice.
There was just the one Pleco. And I don't find it now. Yeah, that's the only one that's got like a certificate that tells me it's the original. I had to work on it to get it because she didn't really sell it. Talking about the one that's the leopard frog. Yeah. No, I would, but I can't. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, Susie. Don't hate me, Alec.
What are you hating? Why would I hate you?
Well, I said I can't do it for that price. It's an original of her art, and I probably paid $200 or $300 for it.
For the
She did-
Euromastics?
Which one are we talking about?
I don't know. I think you're reading a couple different posts.
We are.
Again, you
Alex
said you didn't see Daniel's post.
Okay. Alec is saying 100 for the leopard frog.
Yes.
And that's for you, Alec, not for Susie. Okay, you're right. I've got two mixed up. So I can't do that, Alec. I'm sorry. Okay.
I can see that Alex says that he would like the angelfish more than the leopard frog.
Ooh.
Okay. I've got two of them. And the smaller one, I do not mind parting with. It's on the board. The big one might be the original. I don't know for sure. I don't think so, but yeah, I love her angelfish. When I got that, I started looking for those angels. Oh, and I kept them for a while. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. But you're getting the euro, Susie. That's it.
Wow, that is so sweet. That's so nice.
Don't be mad at me for being dementia. Well, yeah.
I feel like I hit the lottery.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited.
That's very nice, Daniel.
Very sweet.
Very nice. Well, I don't remember what I've done with it. That's the problem with not sitting at a desk. All right. How much for the angelfish, Alec? I think I've made like $250 now for the arc. Our electric bill is $321, so we're getting there. Oh, utilities, that's water and everything. All right. How did the auction go? It went great, Trash Cat. All right, we've gone an hour or maybe a little longer, so I'm going to close it out. I'm hungry too, and time for bed.
It's past my bedtime, that's for sure.
I'm going early because I have to meet people at the Ark in the morning to adopt a cat, but before I do my dog duties there. So, all right. Thank you so much, Susie.
Well, it's nice seeing you, Sarah.
Yeah, it was nice to see you too.
Make sure I've
I'm
got
so glad I made it.
Susie. Make sure I've got your address. And thank you so much, Sarah. We definitely have to do this again and do it with a little more format to it. So, Bob, I'll send you 100. Wow. Okay. So that makes what I had to make that bill. Awesome. I'll hold on to it. That's the Frontosa? No. What was it for?
I don't know how you keep track, Bob. I don't know
Well,
how
I
you
should be writing it all down, but I can go back and watch the video. So, all right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, all.
See you Sunday. Bye.